Well, here's a video I've been wanting to make for years. Kept getting sidetracked, but I finally got into it. And it's a good thing these people are still alive. I'm talking about famous vegans who we've all known for a long time, and they're still going. First up is Betty, what's her name again?
Betty White.
Yeah, Betty White. Yeah, she's been around, and she's still working, still on TV. And she just turned 96 in January.
Welcome.
She's well known for being a vegan. And in the research that I've done, it seems she's been veganish or vegetarian for 40 years now. But in other research I did, we had a similar situation that we have a lot of celebrities that they're not vegan or they're sort of vegan. And there's reports from other celebrities that she eats hot dogs. Some say lots of hot dogs, lives off hot dogs.
Giving a hard time about her diet.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at 92 she's doing something right, but it certainly isn't her diet. The woman exists on hot dogs, red vines.
Well, one thing you got to understand is a lot of these people are comedians. She is also a comedian and has joked about how she stays healthy. So this hot dog and vodka rumor has been circulating all over the internet. And so I've seen reports saying that she's not a vegetarian. Newsmax help. What's the secret to her longevity? What's her secret? You might be surprised. It's not a strict diet. She's not a vegetarian. And her favorite foods are hot dogs and French fries.
Red vines and the occasional bucket of vodka.
Why would you want to mess with that diet?
I know.
Also, some people may have seen a clip of her eating a hot dog. But I also was reading an article that said that she eats hot dogs when she can get them. And that had me thinking, of course, as a vegan, I'm always thinking that it's possible they were eating vegan versions of meaty foods. And that line right there suggests that she was eating a vegan hot dog, because when can you not find a real hot dog? I think it's more likely that it's hard to get a vegan hot dog. So, me being an unbiased reporter who wants to find the truth, I dug a little deeper than other people would. Now, looking back on that clip of her eating a hot dog, we see that hot dog stand is called Pink's, which is here in Southern California. So, I did a search for Pink's hot dog stand, California, vegan. Menu, Pink's hot dogs, Pink's hot dog. Pat Morrison Baja Vegan Hot Dog. Menu Pink's Hot Dogs. If we go there it is. See, what I read was that the vegan hot dogs are not on the menu. So people believe they don't have vegan, but wowee, it wasn't on the menu, but they sure do have a vegan dog. I had a vegan dog. Pretty good for a vegan dog. Pink's, a Hollywood legend, serves vegan hot dogs. So some things you just can't know for sure. And she never talks about it, apparently. I don't think I've ever seen her mention if she's a vegetarian or part-time. Which makes me think. She's known for being one of the most likable people in history. Now, if she had come out and said she's vegetarian, maybe she wouldn't have that status. She wouldn't be known as one of the most likable people. Maybe she thrives off being liked so much that she doesn't want to messed that up. I was surprised to find out a few years back that she's been in Hollywood for a long time, way back before I was born. And the same is true for Doris Day, a name we've all heard of. When I first heard of her when I was a teenager, her career was already finished. Yet, she's still around. Oh yeah, I heard she did retire like 3 years ago. She did some albums. She's a singer, an actress, dancer. And I think she broke some record for oldest person recording an album. So she goes way back. Started really young, but not as young as we thought. A secret came out a couple of years ago. That's right. There's some breaking news on Doris Day. And I just found this out just months ago, maybe a year ago. And now I'm finally bringing it to you. Wait till you hear the story. Okay, this is from Wikipedia. Doris Day reportedly believed she had been born in 1924 and reported her age accordingly, way back in the 50s and 60s. It was not until her 95th birthday, which was just last year, when the Associated Press found her birth certificate. They were researching for an article on her birthday coming up, and then that was reported in the news, and then that's how she heard about her real age. I think the story is that she's adopted or something. I only started watching her movies like 10 years ago, and I noticed that she looks kind of older for being the young America's sweetheart. And she was playing young characters, or they acted young. Yeah, it turns out that she was reporting her wrong age. Imagine back then when she was in a movie where she was 29 at the time, or at least people thought she was 29, but she was actually 31, and no one knew, including including the casting directors. The casting directors who cast her in the movie, possibly looking for someone in their 20s. We all know Hollywood has always liked young women, and there have been actresses who have admitted after the fact to lying about their age. One I know really well is Bonnie Hunt, who lowered her age like 4 or 5, 6 years because she was, in her 30s, creeping towards 40. That's right, when you were watching Jumanji, she looks young, but she's not the age you thought she was. What am I saying here? Well, let's just say when she read that article last year and found out her real age, was she really surprised? Oh, I'm so surprised. Thank you for telling me. That's what she said. And now, in 4 years, when she turns 100, she will know it. Now, there was another person around the same age that most of us know, but in the time it took to make this video, he died about a year ago or so. He was around 93. And that is Jay the Juice Man Kordich, who was juicing up a storm on TV all the time in the 90s. Now, sure, he didn't make it too close to 100, so, well, you have to consider that he had cancer in his 30s, and he cured himself with juice, nothing else. So he must have been real unhealthy, maybe had other problems. So getting to 93 is pretty good. And also, I don't know too much about the story, but he had some kind of health problem about 3 years back, and he was admitted to a hospital or some kind of place, and it was mandatory. He could not leave. And his wife was trying to get him out for many months because he wasn't able to follow the regimen that he wants to cure himself, keep himself alive. You know what that is. But after a few months, they finally got him out. Maybe that wasn't in time, and you got to go sometime. And consider that a lot of people die in their 60s and 70s. Now, from the real old generation to the real young generation. I'm talking about the last video I made that isn't getting many views, but it's real inspirational, and it's about something big that seems to be happening in the world. An ethical shift in the subconscious of humanity that vegans can tap into. So watch this video, be inspired, get up to speed on what's going on, and then jump in and take your own action and add the vegan message in there like I've been doing. I've been chatting with some of these people on Twitter. Thumbs up, share, and subscribe to A Vegan Future.